Hey guys, the coolest kids in the world. I thought I would follow up our talk about birds with this book. It's called We Build Our Homes, and the author is Laura Knowles, and the illustrator who did the pictures is Chris Madden. And it's going to show some pictures and tell about how birds make their nests and why they make their nests. We build our homes, and there's some other animals in there too, but we're just going to do birds today. So this page just talks about why we have homes. Why do you have your home? What's something you really love about your home? You can talk to your mom and dad about it, or your sister or brother. This just talks about homes are for being with our families and for keeping us safe and warm when it's cold outside. And it also talks about how keeping animals safe from predators, which we don't have predators, so we don't think like that, but animals have to protect their babies. So this page kind of talks about why they make homes. And these are called tailor birds. It says, we are the tailor birds, the needle-beaked nesters. The female is the one who builds, and the male is the one who keeps guard. We don't want any other tailor birds stealing our spot. To make our nest, we poke holes along the edge of a large leaf. Next, we sew it together to make a cone. Now, what in the forest would make a good sewing thread? Look at this. We choose spiderweb or plant fibers. Inside the leaf, we weave a delicate cup of grass, softened with cotton, feathers, and fur. We lay our precious eggs there. We are so careful with our sewing that the leaves stays green, so it's perfect camouflage to keep the baby safe. So they sew with spider webs, kind of like the hummingbirds. We are the weaver birds, the clever-beaked and nimble-feet birds. We thread strands of grass to make our hanging homes a high, safe place to raise our chicks where it's difficult for predators to reach. It is the male bird who builds the nest. Each of us want to impress the females. My nest is best. Come and lay your eggs here. Like colossal raindrops, our nests dangle from the branches of the thorny trees, turning from green to brown underneath the Indian sun. We are the satin bower birds, the shiny feathered choose me now birds. We don't use our building skills to make a nest or a home. No, we build to impress. Our delicate bowers are built from twigs, each made by a male to attract a mate. Outside the bower, we lay a carpet of beautiful blue petals, blueberries, even blue plastic. It goes so well with our plumage, and it will catch the eye of any females nearby. If the female is oppressed by the bowers, she'll let the bird know, and which is a good choice for her mate. It might seem like a strange decision to you, but love is funny business for the birds. These are called oven birds. They make little cave kind of things. We are the oven birds. Out of mud, we build our nest. Each clump must be carried up into the trees and added to the rest. Over weeks, sometimes months, the nest walls grow higher. A domed roof covers the space where we'll lay our eggs. A carved entrance will keep them out of sight. We work as a pair. We build it just right. As the summer sun beats down, it bakes our mud nest hard, just like pots in a kiln or like biscuits in an oven. We are sociable weavers, the chirping, chattering next-door neighbor. If you spot something that looks like a haystack in a tree, that's our multi-story home. Our giant nest stays cool in the hot desert day, but keeps us warm during the chilly nights. High up in the branches, slithering snakes can't reach us. Together, we've built it out of twigs and straw and line the nest chambers with soft fur and cotton. If we all help look after it, it could last for 100 years. That could last for 100 years. We are the edible nest swiftlets. You might think only bats live in caves, but we do too. In and out we flit, catching small insects as we fly. We build our delicate nests out of strands of our spit, glued to the stone like thousands of small, shallow cups. They use their spit. Each nest will hold 2 tiny eggs. We are given our name because some humans like to put our nests in their soup. Would you like to try our saliva? We are the great spotted woodpeckers, the canopy climbers, the chisel-beaked tappers. We are nearby the woodlands, ring, tap, tap, and talk, talk. Look out for us, a flash of red, white, and black among the green. Tree trunks don't challenge our carpentry skills. With claws and gripping their bark, we hammer out holes to hold our eggs. The entrance might not look so big, but the hole can be as deep as your forearm. This is your forearm. That's pretty deep. No nest of twigs and grass for us, just a few wood chips to line our chicks' first home. Hungry beaks peek out of the neat round holes asking for food. We bring them tasty treats of beetles and grubs. They drill them out with their beaks out of the bark of the tree. We are the white storks. For us, big is best. Our nests are vast, thatched platforms. Where can we build a nest that big? We choose chimneys and roofs, tall trees, and telephone poles. You see the telephone poles? It takes a lot of grass and sticks to build a nest more than a yard wide. Luckily, both parents help. High up in our twig-twined watchtowers, we raise our chicks. What a lofty start in life for a long-legged bird. Now, these are huge nests. We are the Maley fowl. We are mound makers. Scritch, scratch. So they dig a hole first, and then they lay their egg in the hole. And when spring comes, there's lots of work for them to do. They scrape out the leaves and the twigs in the middle to make a mound. And every week through the summer, the hen will lay the egg, and they will cover the mound with sand. As the leaves inside the mound rot, they will give off heat, which is like when they sit on the eggs to keep them warm. That's what the leaves do when they rot. When each chick hatches, it digs its way out and quickly scampers off into a bush. So these are all of the different kinds of nests, and I think you guys should make a nest. What do you think? You can go out in your backyard and you can get twigs. You can find anything to weave a nest, or maybe you can go to a creek and get some clay and maybe design a nest that way, or make a beautiful nest for another bird to find, or a woven nest, or something sewn together. What do you think? If you want to, you can have your parents help you, and they can take a picture and send it to me, and I will be so impressed by your creativity and all of the thought that you put into it, because that's what you guys always do when you guys make things. So I'm super excited to see if you make some nests. And if not, I definitely want you to start watching some birds around your house and see if you can hear their different calls. See you guys later. Love ya.